Jenna is a shy, artsy young woman who reluctantly agrees to attend a Halloween party with her more extroverted best friend, Lily. Feeling uninspired and short on cash, Jenna heads to a rundown thrift shop in her neighborhood. Tucked away in a dusty corner, she finds a strange, handcrafted mask, a porcelain white face with delicate, swirling designs carved into it. The mask feels oddly warm when she picks it up, and though it has no price tag, the shopkeeper practically gives it to her, muttering something about letting it go. The mask is eerily beautiful but slightly unsettling, with hollow eyes and lips shaped into a faint smirk. Still, Jenna decides it's perfect, she'll finally stand out at the party. The night of the party, Jenna puts on the mask and is immediately struck by how perfectly it fits her face, as though molded just for her. At the party, she feels a strange surge of confidence, commanding attention like never before. People are drawn to her, complimenting her costume, but Jenna begins to notice strange sensations. The mask tightens slightly when someone looks at her, and her skin feels raw beneath it. After hours of dancing and revelry, Jenna tries to remove the mask, but it won't budge. The edges seem to have melted into her skin. Panicking, she runs to the bathroom, clawing at it, only to realize that pulling on it causes searing pain. The smirk on the mask seems sharper, almost mocking her. Over the next few days, the mask refuses to come off. Jenna tries everything, oils, scrubbing, even knives, but the more she struggles, the more it seems to bond with her. The mask begins to grow. Subtle changes appear at first, the designs on its surface shift and pulse faintly under the light, and its porcelain texture seems to soften, becoming more like flesh. Jenna's features start to change as well. Her cheeks hollow slightly, her eyes take on a glassy, predatory sheen, and her voice sounds different, smoother, more commanding. Strangers stare at her with unease, while Lily grows distant, unnerved by Jenna's increasingly erratic behavior and sinister aura. Jenna starts having strange dreams. She sees herself in a mirror, but her reflection is no longer human. The mask has consumed her entire face, its smirk twisting into a grotesque grin. In these dreams, the mask whispers to her in a language she cannot understand but feels compelled to obey. Desperate for answers, Jenna returns to the thrift shop, but it's abandoned, the shelves covered in dust as though it's been closed for years. However, she finds an old journal left behind on the counter. The entries describe the mask's cursed origins. It was created by a grieving artist who wanted to immortalize his late wife's beauty. Using forbidden rituals, he infused the mask with her essence, but the spell went wrong. Instead of preserving her beauty, the mask became a parasitic entity that consumes the wearer, twisting them into something monstrous. The journal warns that once the mask is fully bonded, the wearer's soul will be devoured, and their body will become a vessel for the mask's dark will. Jenna's condition worsens as the mask consumes her. Her reflection is unrecognizable, a monstrous blend of her original face and the mask's grotesque features. She's losing time more frequently, waking up in strange places with cryptic symbols etched into the ground around her. The mask's whispers are no longer just in her dreams, they echo in her mind constantly, urging her to embrace its power, to become something more. Jenna, desperate and terrified, fights back with the last shred of her humanity. She pieces together the clues from the journal and discovers the only way to destroy the mask. She must destroy herself while the mask is still incomplete. If the mask fully consumes her, it will become indestructible, a perfect vessel for whatever malevolent force inhabits it. Jenna performs the ritual in an abandoned field beneath a blood-red moon. The mask, sensing her intent, begins to fight back with all its might. Her body convulses as the mask tightens around her face, fusing further into her skin. Shadows rise from the ground, forming ghostly shapes of the mask's previous victims, their faces twisted in eternal agony. They claw at her, trying to stop the ritual. As the mask disintegrates, so does Jenna. She collapses to the ground, her body broken but free. For the first time in weeks, her face is her own again, no longer twisted or consumed. A faint smile crosses her lips as she dies, knowing she has ended the curse, for now.